G'day and welcome to my garage. I'm Peter. In today's video you may reflect that last week's video was showing some parts of the tail stand already machined, and that we're now going to cover in this week's video. There was a mistake last week in that my filing system, my fault, I had lost some files and came across them whilst editing this video. So there was a number of video files that were mislabeled, basically. Put the numbering system that I follow out of whack. So I've corrected that. So this week you'll find that I will be building up towards the tasks that I performed last week. Sorry about that, but I'm not going to waste the video that you're going to see coming up, and I hope you enjoy part of this adventure, isn't it? Well, it is for me anyhow, because I'm doing it, and for you because you're following me. So enjoy this video, and I'll catch you later. Bye. I've repositioned I've refitted the tail stand slide to the mill, continuing on from where I was before the motor burnt out. So I'm putting a 45-degree chamfer on these two edges. I've done the bottom one, I'm just finishing off the top one. I'm using a wood router bit, tungsten 45-degree, 90-degree included angle. Let's see how we go. Just check the finish of that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was using a faster spindle speed before, and I don't know what my spindle speeds are at the present moment. I'll have to put the tachometer, because this motor spins faster than the old motor. The reason I'm chamfering the front of the screw supports is, one, it looks pretty, but that's not the real reason. On the other side, the casting wasn't quite up to scratch, and this is one way of recovering that casting. Started off with a good finish. I'll come back and do another cut on it off camera, but what I'm after is about a 5mm chamfer, which I've got. Alright, I'll do a second cut on that just to clean up. Got to change the position of that cutter. It just doesn't sound right. And it's also very difficult to find a good camera position with this mill. Let's try that.
cutting the full block. Actually, I might do this in two passes. No. Back to one pass. Okay, let's see if we can get a close-up view of this cut. Bring it up a little bit. Bit more light maybe. It's not a bad finish. A lot better than the single cutter fly cutter. Single cutter, yeah. You know what a single lip fly cutter. I slowed this cut down because I was trimming the steel bar also. And the high speed seemed to be, I don't know, just not sounding right. So the finish is pretty good. I'm happy with that. And as far as this 50mm face mill cutting aluminium eats through it. Just chews through the aluminium like it's not even there. Of course you need the horsepower to go behind it, which I have now, 1 horsepower. Wow, 1 horsepower. Alright, that'll do for now. We're back in business. Back to the tail stand. This is the tail stand. I'm just trimming up the back edge of it. See if you can get a better view. There we go. The back edge of it, the side edge. I was just trimming up the side. Getting rid of the rough casting. Okay, later. I'm just taking stock of what's left to do. The bush block has to be machined to take the bush, and a slot put in here for the screw. That's not the washer, but that will go on there. So I've still got to do the bush. Still got to do the bush in that piece. Before this piece can be fitted to there, to the slide, I need to machine this face, and that gets machined directly off the bed of the mill, not off the work table. And of course this still requires shimming, and the way, whatever happened to that, it's around here somewhere. Where is the way? I think that is in the way. There's the way, the tail stand way. So that's still got to be hand fitted, scraped, cleaned and scraped. But yes, that's still got to be done. So that's got to be done on the lathe, the bush, another bush, the smaller one, for the screw support. That's got to be bushed to take a 12mm shaft, same as the handle. And then the handle has to be machined. No machine's been done on the handle. I've just cleaned this up now, the rough cast. So that still has to be fully machined, drilled, bored, and the bush put into that. I think I'll be making Delrin bushes, because I'm pretty sure I don't have any 12mm bushes left. Let me have a look. Sorry about that. No more. No more bushes left, so they'll have to be Delrin, but that won't be a problem. It's only to crank the slide up and down. Not going to spend more money on that. Not necessary. I have to still make a crank for the handle. What else? Fit the ways up. That's still got to be done. It's all coming together, that's for sure. So next up will be some lathe work to do the handle and the two bushings here, and then later on the milling work to do the slot to face off the slide, and that's it, I think. I still got to find a screw, but that's standard metal threaded rod. I'll make up the coupling for the threaded rod. So there's still quite a few things to do. Anyhow, I shall continue on. This is the back of the tail stand screw support. I'm putting a stepped Delrin piece in here. The Delrin's 20 millimeters, if I can find it. So I've drilled a 19mm hole. I am drilling in, boring in 10mm deep, out to 20. Not far off now, that's actually nearly in there. So I'll take this out to 20. beautiful fit. So now I've got to step this down to 19 to fit the other side, and drill it out 12 and ream it 12 mil. That's an excellent fit. Now that I can't get it out. Okay, I'm going to have to take it out to machine that. I'll just file that off after it's finished. Okay. Now to drill that out to 12 mil. Should have drilled it while it was still in the lathe. Oh, that's what happens when you don't think first. Right, I'm going to take this out to a 12 mil hole. I haven't got an 11.5, but I've got a 11.8. Of course, the sizing of this hole isn't that terribly important because I have to turn a shaft to fit in there. So it's amazing how hot that is. So it can be a little bit out. I don't necessarily have to run a reamer through it, really. Okay, that's out to 12 millimetres. Let's see. I think I have finished with this. Yes, I have. Okay, that should be a 12mm hole. Now for the boss support, I'll try and work out the process properly on this one. Not to say the other one didn't work out, it's just that I did the processes wrong.